So here we go.
You too cute to be single. Sir, I'm cute because I'm single. Hello? I'm not letting nobody stress me out. That's why my skin look like this. I'm telling you, stop dating these men. Just start kissing and going out to eat every now and then. Enjoy the dinner. You too cute to be single. Sir. Can I give it to you, show you how you can take it all? Wanna break you off. Could you ever fall in love with a young nigga like myself? And I've been thinking about you, nobody else. And my love is good for the yeah.
All right, so you see what I'm saying? Like most black gay men have adapted that city girl mentality. So, the new city boys, they think that by, I know it's all a game. Look, let me tell y'all how G I am, how clever I am. Now, a lot of the times when they do this, it is a cover up for being like hard headed, that hard to get dude, so that somebody's gonna try to come pursue them. So it's actually a act, and this is what a lot of black men fucked up with dating. They play these games, these mental games, and they think that people can't tell. Like they think people can't tell how vigilant they be when they just be sitting around watching and observing you and asking questions that they think they know the answer to already to see your reaction. Want to call you to hear your voice to see if you sound like a nigga or not, a masculine dude or not. All them games, right? And then, but, them is sometimes innocent, so it's not all that bad. But like this one right here comes off like, I'm gonna act hard to get, I'm gonna act like I don't want no nigga. And then one's gonna come to me because see, that's what they've been taught, that you be so self-empowered, you be so self-righteous and so, confident and on your own and all that. And then somebody just gonna, come for you. But when you have that mentality about it, don't need no niggas, don't you don't say these niggas. You should never say that. Like y'all don't respect men, y'all don't, what I'm saying, value men, y'all don't value relationships. So that's the reason why a lot of the times it's not gonna work out, because y'all just do it, get up in the bed, have y'all's little flings, y'all stick to people who y'all have good sex with for a nice little period of time. Y'all have these toxic ass relationships, and then y'all go y'all separate ways until y'all do that over and over again. So a lot of the times, you know, y'all don't feel without because y'all have them so back to back with different people. But I'm trying to tell you, it's so different. And it's so different, so much more different when it's someone consistently. But y'all get used to doing that, and then y'all don't even feel like, y'all be scared to be committed because y'all can't imagine it just being one person when you used to swapping out niggas every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cover up for a lot. It's a cover up for, I'm a hoe for real. I'm not really ready for no relationship. I'm lost and confused. I haven't dealt with my shit. So I'm gonna act like a bad motherfucker who just don't want to fuck with nobody and da da da. It's a whole like cover up. You know what I'm saying? And only the realists can see straight through it. To an adolescent or a nigga who don't really know himself, it comes off like, oh, this nigga confident, he's self loving. He not allowing, no, he ain't no simple minded dude. He ain't allowing niggas to run him, and he ain't all sensitive about love and all that punk shit. Like that's what it come off to a nigga who don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? So it sells well to the, adolescent mind, but that mentality, you're gonna be just like Carisha crying on motherfucking on your lies or whatever, just because you played the cards wrong. You know what I'm saying? Uh I also wanted to add something on here about like, okay, some way to identify when somebody actually does still have a little bit of self-love, because like, or a little bit of, they're still attached emotionally to where they're not far gone and they still have the potential to be in a relationship. I feel like people, for instance, to give y'all an example, like on OnlyFans, y'all know how there's like a lot of dudes that are like porn stars. Basically, they basically are hooking up with different people, collabing with. They call it collabs, but it's basically just having sex on camera with other content creators. And then you got the other ones that they hella popular, but they only do solo shit. Like you never see them hooking up with nobody else. It's just them, and they might use a toy or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the difference between, like, they both some sluts, you know what I'm saying? Because for you to get up there on any kind of camera platform, especially in front of thousands of people, and be okay with being known for your butthole and your dick, that, you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of self-esteem to swallow right there. But where you can still see that somebody got a chance is the fact that they valued the ones that ain't, you know, up there having sex with a bunch of different people. They value themselves enough to know that, you know, like, I'm gonna get this bread, but I'm not about to, you know, sell my soul for it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's more like a balance that I'll be talking about. Uh, because they could still, you know, meet somebody and they could, you know, eventually want to stop that, because everybody eventually stops that. You can only do that. That's like modeling for gay dudes. You can only do that for up until a certain age, okay? And then you are done. Okay, where is Phoenix and True and, you know, Mustang and all them other niggas that was out when we was like coming up? They not doing porn like that no more. Like, cause you have to move the fuck on. I mean, they might still do dib and dab, but y'all get where I'm going. It is a certain amount of time you can do that. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, the ones that's just doing it like that, they still have the chance to meet somebody and come up off of there, or they can continue to do that. And because they're not actually hooking up with other people, now the only thing is if they hooking up with people behind closed doors and not having sex on camera, but they escorting and just using that platform to escort, and that'll be a problem too. But I'm just saying, like, there's levels to this. All right. So uh yeah. I'm not saying nobody got to be no square or nothing like that. I'm just saying you got to have self-respect. You got to have class. And yes, if you're a receiver of penetration, you need to be very stingy with your shit. And you know what I'm saying? As long as you got self-love and everything, and you're not allowing niggas to do you any old kind of way, like, yeah, you'll still have a chance. You know what I'm saying? And you're not too hurt. And what I meant by tops can do it and bottoms can't is because we do little effort, so we have little hurt. You know, when you put a little effort in, you have the most minimal damage done to you as well. When you just whip your shit out and smash on something, that's minimal. When you're laying back preparing for the whole day, excited, you know, then you motherfucking doing it, you got to receive this nigga. It's way more difficult, okay? You might have to dish all that. It's way more energy you're putting in. So regardless, like, you're putting out, okay, period. And that's what y'all need to realize as bottoms. You're putting out because you're doing more. You're more invested in the sex. Even if you want to act like you're not, you are. All right. And so when you do that, you have the ability to take more trauma from being hurt and shit. And once you get to that point where y'all be like, oh, well, we don't be hurt either. That's what we saying. We just men like y'all, like, or whatever. That's when we go, well, we don't. You getting them, baby? You playing the game? Oh, okay. Uh, when we be saying y'all, y'all are putting out more, is because you got to do more. And when you get to the point where you don't care, we look at it like we don't see how that can be, because we don't see ourselves being able to do that, or we can't do it. So when you can, and then you don't care either, it makes it like, okay, well, that's when you have become a hoe. And y'all be trying to brag about that, like, oh yeah, you know, I don't care either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all act like we just, you know, soft or whatever. Like, we can't just do it. And, you know, like, why we got to be more traumatized than y'all? Like, because if y'all get to the point where y'all not traumatized, like, when you're traumatized, when you're hurt, that dude that's, you know, got smashed by a nigga that he was fucking with, he really liked, and then the nigga, you know, dissed him and treated him, abandoned him or whatever. Uh, that nigga who crying and mad and is upset about that and takes some time off and doesn't do that for a while or whatever, that is the nigga that is still, attached. He's still able to be a prize. You know what I'm saying? Because he still cares about himself. When you get to the point of doing that over and over, and then you don't care no more, you have definitely gotten to the point where you don't have no value. That's what we mean by no value. It's about your self value. That's what we talking about. We not talking about how we necessarily value you. We value you based on how you value yourself. So if you don't value yourself, we don't value you. And we feel like if we can hop up in you the first day and it ain't nothing, we ain't talked, we don't have no, they need to humanize you is all I'm trying to say. You want the dude to look at you like a human being first, then give him some. So that it's not like you just get thrown over into the wayside, because it don't matter how fine you are, how successful you are. I promise you, if you that easy, it's not gonna be. And that goes for tops too, because these niggas do us like these niggas is like us in a lot of ways. They cold as fuck, and that shit turn you off too. Like they will do your ass like that, nigga. Get some dick from you and not holler at you no more, or you gotta hit them up and then they act funny and all this other shit. Like, and it's weird, and it's like it make you. Where I've made myself feel better about that is that I realize at the end of the day, whoever they linked up with, they don't have nothing. Because if I was just in there and they dissing me for somebody, that means that this person, got a nigga that just be getting smashed by random niggas, and then they throw them to the wayside. So 9 times out of 10, this nigga that you choosing gonna throw you to the wayside. It's a domino effect. So it just be like I don't be feeling like I'm missing out on shit at the end of the day, because I don't want to be the nigga that you chose in that case, because you're gonna be a headache if you were just giving your shit up to other niggas and then you just like this nigga more than me or the other niggas, and then you chose him, but you was out here sleeping with all of us though, and then you just choose him. I feel sorry for him. I don't want to be him. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to say. It's a lose-lose with y'all when y'all try to just be promiscuous. Y'all just need to accept that at that role, you can't be promiscuous. Just like at my role as a top, I cannot be no soft ass, punk ass nigga who don't want to initiate nothing. I can't be no broke ass nigga, bro. And if I am allowed to be in your presence like these women be allowing these pookies and shit, then you ain't shit. That's what we trying to say. Low functioning attracts low functioning. So all this, oh, you say that, but that's not how it be down here or whatever. Because probably them niggas down there don't have no want to get no relationship. They don't have no value. They don't know they self. They don't care about this or that. They probably just trying to get some money and do them. And then you thinking, oh, that they fuck with you because they fucking with you. I've been told you, if somebody sleep with you, that does not mean that they accept you. I could sleep with you and not accept you. As a matter of fact, we look down on them. Okay, if you want to keep it real, I don't look down on a hella niggas that I done slept with that was just easy like that. So you thinking you being accepted because you putting out and the nigga fucking with you. What nigga ain't gonna fuck a pussy that's ready to get smashed? Like, come on. Like, y'all be valuing the wrong shit. Everybody can have sex. Okay. You need to figure something out to separate yourself. All right. Like real talk. So yeah, y'all. That's the difference between high functioning and high value, bro. Homie in the boat with his family, that was so like high vibrational. This nigga got his like he living like it's simple, the simple life, and he got everything he need. He ain't flashing no money. He ain't talking about how he got this career and this and that accolade. He got his family. This nigga said he got his wife. She feeding him grapes. He got a daughter. He in a boat riding around doing his thing, get eating steaks, and that was the best part. That was heaven. You know what I'm saying? And was also saying, yeah, and I'm gonna get me a boat too. So like, just because he got a family and he's valuing family and love and relationships, that doesn't mean that he's not focused in a career. Like he's just or like focused in his money and providing and everything. Because when you have a family, you actually go harder on providing anyway. You make more money. Like real talk. And that may not always be a good thing because it does add stress to a man. But I'm just saying, though, he got a whole life and he got some purpose to live for instead of just being some dude's cum dump and then, being lost in the sauce and not knowing what's going on and being depressed and fucked up. Like, I mean, having moments of happiness when you go out and when you kicking it and, like, y'all, we deserve lives is what I'm trying to say as, LGBT. We deserve full lives. It's not heteronormative to have a family, y'all. It is having a family. That's just the definition of having a family, all right? I also want to show y'all this clip real quick. This dude, this dude crying to his best friend, and his best friend's like how me and my best friend kind of, well, not really, my best friend really don't give a fuck. Like, he will not talk to nobody for 6, 7, 8 months. Like, not fuck with nobody, nothing, and just do him. You know what I'm saying? But he's a top though. But like, it looked like in this video, this dude's a bottom, and he's like, you know, with his bottom friends, and he's just like talking about how this dude did him dirty and how he left him, and why he been, you know, treating him like that, and the other, and like telling him how he can't be like him, like he ain't no, you know, thought he can't be out here in these streets. And the other friend is just like, oh really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so yeah, check this out.
I just want to know why he doing me so wrong. Yeah. Why he doing me so wrong? Like I'm trying everything my hardest to keep this relationship together, and I'm not like you. Like, I just can't be in and out these streets getting torn down like the Roman Empire. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, but that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? That is not me. And you know what? You know, I admire you. Yeah. Because you go to bed single, lonely, sad, and depressed at night with nobody to hold, or nobody to talk to, or nobody to text you or call you and say that they love you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I choose to.
Right, because you choose to, not because I choose to. Like, that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. I just feel like I deserve better. You know, I feel like I deserve so much better than
I feel like we both deserve better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, man,
I just want to know what he doing so wrong.
I ain't gonna cap. I know I sounded like that before. I know I did. Man, but yeah, y'all. So that's it for this one. You feel me? And yeah, don't value one or the other. Go after both, and everything that you want in life. All right. So yeah, y'all. That's it for this one. You know what it is. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. Baby, how much I really take.